What's going on, YouTube? Thank you so much for joining me today. As always, we start off with a great big thank you to all of our men and women in all branches of service. Thank you so much for doing what you do, so the rest of us are free to do what we do. Okay, second, the FDA's deeming regulations. August 8th is coming, people. We've got to fight. We've got to do something. Go to august8th.org. Join CASA, follow Not Blowing Smoke, follow the calls to action, contact your senators, do something. Because if we do nothing, that's what we're going to end up with. And brand new products like I've got today will be no more. We won't have them anymore. I'm very excited about this. Vape mail this morning, and it is the RECOIL made by Grimmgreen and his friend OhmBoyOC. So it was released, what was it, Thursday at midnight California time, which is 3 a.m. Michigan time. So because I was very excited about this, I set my alarm for just before 3 o'clock and got up, and Nabber Juice was still out of stock. Thankfully, Twisted Messes, another friend of Grim and Dwayne's, is Kent. His site had them in stock. In fact, I think as this video, I think he may still have a couple in stock. Anyways, I got mine. It showed up this morning. Everybody was up and moving around, and my audio was going to be terrible, so I couldn't do an actual unboxing first impression because I had vape mail and I wasn't going to wait until everybody was, quiet. So I've played with this for an hour and a half now. We're not going to do any kind of down on the table and up close and all that kind of stuff. I currently have on the cloud cap, and it also comes with the flavor cap. Very, very clean. Here it is, sitting on top of my cuboid, and it actually looks pretty nice. So, what do I think in the hour and a half I've been playing with this? First impression, it's pretty damn nice because it's a 22 millimeter deck and a 24 millimeter diameter. These rings, they're actually very, very thick. They feel very, very sturdy. 2.5 millimeter holes on the flavor cap and 3 millimeter holes on the cloud cap. Actually does make a pretty big difference. It's not near as open as I expected it to be, but it does make a difference, and it totally changes the vape experience you get out of each individual build. It seems to be really well made. It was really quite clean when I got it. I still took it and scrubbed it down with a toothbrush and a bunch of Dawn dish soap, because if you watched my theorem video, that attributed to why I was getting wonky flavor out of it. So now anything new I get, I don't care how clean it looks, I scrub it down. Very, very clean looking RDA. The O-rings on the drip tip are incredibly strong. If you've watched Grimm's overview video, if you keep both O-rings on there, it's gonna stay on it. You're not gonna have any issues. The top cap O-ring, one single O-ring, is not near as tight as I thought it was gonna be. Once it's got a little bit of juice on there, it's definitely not going to hold my device up. But it's not gonna just fall off either. Now, the barrel, I could swing this thing around. Well, can't swing it that hard. But I mean, in any kind of daily use, oh shit, now it doesn't want to stay. See, there you go, first impression. Once it's juiced up a little bit, it's not holding on there near as good as I thought. Maybe my bigger O-rings are in my package. I don't know. Again, I've had this for an hour and a half. I really like the way it looks. I like the little shorty design in the 24 millimeters. It's pretty nice on this cuboid here. The vape, I gotta say that this is probably the best vape I've ever gotten off of an RDA with round wire. I'm not gonna show up real well. I just threw in some 24 gauge Canthal. You know, he says that you know, it can be from anybody from the beginner to up to the bigger stuff. So I'm like, all right, well, we'll just toss in some straight round wire Canthal. That's what a lot of people are going to be using when they start, and see how it works. I gotta say that this is probably the best flavor I've ever gotten out of straight round wire. I haven't had a ton of RDAs. But this is out of straight round wire. I put fused Claptons or Clapton wire or aliens in anything that I use pretty much. I almost never do round wire just because you know, I don't get it's not the performance I'm looking for. So I was really quite surprised at how well this is doing on round wire. 24 gauge, 7 ramps, coming out to 0.35. And this is the cloud cap. Actually really nice. Actually really nice. That's the cloud cap. The flavor is actually much higher than I expected. My other favorite RDA that I use daily is the Twisted Messes Squared. And I never got this kind of flavor out of a round wire in that atomizer. So here is the flavor cap, and definitely a stiffer airflow, much warmer, much more flavor, and that's on round wire. I'm actually really excited to see what it does once I put some fused Claptons, or I'm actually getting a lot better at aliens. Maybe I'll throw a set of aliens in here today. I'm not sure. First impression, it's really nice. It seems to be really well made. I think that for what I see, the biggest con that most people are going to have is this drip tip is nothing standard. None of your standard stuff is going to fit on it. I think that that's going to be the biggest con for most people. You know, that being said, it's not a con for me. I don't have a collection of drip tips yet, and it's actually a really nice drip tip. It's comfortable. It's comfortable in your mouth to vape on. It's Delrin, so it doesn't heat up. So let's see. Build deck. I've seen a lot of people hating on the build deck. You know, saying that's not innovative or this or that or da 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 da. You know, it's a fine build deck that's going to accept pretty much anything you want to throw at it. So, you know, to each their own. First impression, I like it. You know, obviously it's first impression. I've only been using it for hour and a half. So I'll run this for 2-3 weeks, and I'll come back with a full review. We'll go up close. We'll take a really good look at it. We'll see if we've come across any other problems. See, now that this cap is a little drier, it doesn't want to come off. So maybe that one just had a little extra juice on it or something. I'm not sure. First impression, it seems to be really well made. That's what I got. We're gonna, like I said, run it for 2-3 weeks, and I'll come back with a full review. I like it. First impression, I really like it. It seems really well made. It's really clean. It looks really good. You know, those simple coils are performing way better than I expected them to. Way better than I expected them to. Airflow's really nice. Drip tip's comfortable. Okay, I'm rambling. That's what I got. Remember, we got to fight, guys. We have to do something. Follow the calls to action, because if we do nothing, that's what we're going to end up with, is nothing. So with that, we're going to let you guys out of here, and we'll see you next time.